Hey guys, welcome back. Thanks for tuning in again to the new My GasGas channel. Hey guys, welcome back. In today's video, we're just going to go over how to install the billet water impeller that I purchased from Checkpoint Off-Road. And then later on in the video, we're going to go over how to take off some material on the inside of the water pump impeller case. On some GasGas models, it was a problem with the new billet impeller rubbing on the inside of the cover. So that happened to mine. So I'm just going to go over how to safely and easily remove some of the material. Enjoy. And remember, give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and I'll keep making them. This is the OEM unit on the GasGas. They're okay. I had no idea that mine was getting ready to fail. I just happened to take my cover off just to do a routine check on it, and when I turn it over, you can notice a crack along the edge here all the way to the inner nut. You can see the scrape marks where it did grind itself down on the inside of the impeller cover. It didn't make any noise at all because it's plastic. Obviously it's just going to grind itself down. You won't even know. Here's the upgraded billet version of that. Now if you'll notice, right on the insides of each fin and a little bit on the edges, but not so much, you can see some grinding where it did start to grind itself down. I caught it early, so I only spun it over a couple of times and I could hear it grinding. Some people have experienced a lack of room inside the cover, some haven't. My wife's 97, I had no problem. I put one of these on after her plastic unit failed. Actually, after about 16 years, it finally failed and came apart. Remarkably, actually, the bike didn't even overheat, which I'm surprised. I could smell some coolant, but nothing boiled over. It was just kind of seeping out of it. But anyways, yeah, this is the checkpointoffroad.com billet impeller. Okay, I'm just going to put this back on. I can't find a torque value for this. GasGas isn't really well known for putting out owner's manuals or service manuals for their bikes. I think in 2014 they gave one out with each bike that was on a CD-ROM. If you go to the GasGas Spain website and dig around on there, you can find information on the bikes and manuals and part numbers. Alright, so the nut threads actually to the inside of this on the billet and also the OEM. You can see the threads inside there. So I'm just going to put this aside. That's wasted. I'll just toss it. And all you want to do is just install it like so. Like I said, I don't know what the torque value is. I have no clue. You can see I'm holding the Kickstarter to put a little force against it to keep it from spinning. So I can put that on. What some are going to find on this upgrade on the billet water impeller is that it will rub on the inside of the cover. Some do, some don't. Unfortunately, mine did. I don't know if you can get a good look here at this, but you can see on the inside of these fins where it did rub. And it's obvious on the inside of the cover. This, I've already dremeled out some space, so it no longer rubs the inside of the cover. But I'm going to tell you step by step what you need to do if it does. When you do put this on, turn your motor, put it back together, spin your motor, and you will hear it rub. It's a very distinct, ugly grinding sound. I took a Sharpie, and what I did is I just outlined in a circle and shaded all of this in to where it was black. I took my Dremel on a slow speed with a small grinder, And all I did was grind just enough to take the color off of the inside of the cover. It's not rocket science. It's a dirt bike. Just don't go nuts. Take your time and do it right, okay? Don't make any deep gouges. If you do, it's not going to really hurt it too much. But very, very careful when you are grinding to watch your angle. You don't want to start grinding the edges of this flat surface, then you're going to have problems. Since mine is already ground, all we're going to do is just install it back onto the bike. With my homemade gaskets. And while I'm sitting here doing this, the thought occurred to me that my garage is really messy and crowded. Unfortunately, I don't have one of those Uber garages that makes men's hearts melt. That'd be nice. But it does tend to fit most of my toys. I'm using 2 gaskets. That way I know there is enough room for clearance with this billet impeller. I think there's a torque value for the cover. It doesn't say impeller cover, water pump cover. It's listed as other, and I believe these are M6, so the value is 7 foot-pounds, which doesn't seem like a whole lot, but yeah, oh well. So anyways, we'll just button this back up and you're good to go. I shouldn't have to worry anymore. They say there's 20% better cooling with this. We'll see. I don't know. I don't have a temperature gauge on my bike, and don't feel that I really need one. Yeah. Okay, just kind of hand tight. Go over them a little bit. I've never had a problem with them leaking. Knock on wood. As with any good dirt biker, you're probably checking out a lot of the stuff that my hands aren't near. My pipe guard, the S3 head, maybe lack of a rear brake pedal. I'll go over those in other episodes. I will go over those in other episodes of different mods for the GasGas. I actually have quite a few mods in store that a lot of people don't know about. You just need to start thinking outside the box with your dirt bike. Okay, all done. There it is. I shouldn't have any problems cooling. You can always put this back on. I like to put the washers on these things are a freaking joke. There is one on there, but yeah, anyway. Yeah, we'll just throw it back on, how she sits. Believe it or not, this drain plug has a torque value of 5 foot-pounds. Whatever. But there we go, it's back on. Okay, that's it for now. Thanks for tuning in. And another thing I did here after the fact is, if you noticed in the earlier shot that there was a lot of gasket material sticking up out of here. It looked kind of shoddy. So just take your razor knife and just trim that up. Just like so. Almost looks factory.